Welcome back to another episode of Ekas. Today we're here with, would you like to introduce yourself? Nice, incredible. And we're going to continue our conversations about experiences of having higher education in Europe, and particularly Belgium. So thank you, first of all, for taking your time out to have this conversation with us. Can you share a bit about yourself, a little bit of background and why you wanted to pursue higher education?
Yeah, sure. Myself, Waleed Shahid Bhatt, and I belong to a city, Narowal, Punjab, Pakistan. It's a very small city in district, district Narowal. So I belong from Narowal. So now I'm studying in Belgium for my higher education in Odyssey, Brussels.
Incredible. That sounds really nice. You know exactly what it is. When you were applying for universities, did you look at other European countries? What was the reason for choosing Belgium, particularly in comparison to more familiar countries like the United Kingdom or the United States?
Actually, it's by chance, not by choice, Belgium, actually. Everybody who's in Pakistan try to apply in Germany, right? It's a very big country due to a very low fees and, a lot of other facilities. People try to apply in Belgium, in Germany rather than in Belgium. I don't even know about Belgium. So basically, I was applicant of Germany. I learned even A1 and A2 level of German language as well. So I tried to apply there in many universities. I got admission letters as well. But due to the hectic process, visa process for Germany, I skipped that process. So I started to search universities in Belgium. So eventually, I got admission in Odyssey, in Thomas More, and so I decided to pursue my higher education in Odyssey.
Right.
That's how I came here.
Nice, interesting. So you're saying essentially Belgium had a more streamlined process comparatively to Germany?
Exactly. I got my visa, whole process, I completed in 20 to 25 days. That's very exceptional. But I completed in 25 days. I got admission in Thomas More, basically. So in 1 week, I got admission. Next week, I, paid everything, fees and everything. Then I applied for a visa and they stamped my visa on the same day. So that's how I completed my process.
It's incredible.
Very fast for me.
That's kind of nice that we want to know that more of these kind of cases are out there where students were, their process was simplified and made easier so that they can, pursue what they need to be.
That's different. Different person face different situations. For me, it's very, simple and easy. I got my visa in 1 day, and might be another person who waits for visa for 90 days. Absolutely. That's depend.
Yeah. So when you were looking into Belgium and you decided Thomas More and the others, was the financial consideration an aspect of your applications? Did you look into grants? Did you look into scholarships? Or as well as that, did you wanted to see if there are more opportunities post-education here?
Exactly. If I start from Pakistan, I basically try to study abroad, to get exposure in my early life. Actually, I belong to a very mediocre family, not mediocre, but alhamdulillah, it's fine. But for us, to afford fees 10,000 euros or 20,000 euros a year, it's very expensive, not bearable for us. So I decided to, pursue my career, pursue my studies in abroad. I decided Germany to go there and complete my education. But due to some reasons, I skipped that process. And same for Belgium. And I decided to search that universities who give me scholarship or who has very less fees. So I searched Odyssey, I searched Thomas More, so that's affordable. So that's why I came here.
Oh, that's good to hear that there are, things in place to assist students with their education. So you said once you moved here, how's that experience of moving here, finding a place to live, trying to settle down with the culture? Because I understand, obviously, this isn't the same as the British culture or the American culture that South Asia has more of a, exposure to. How do you find the European culture?
It's a bit difficult, but you should have to be a strong person. If you're moving in an age of 20 or in age of 18, you should have to be strong. And you have to face 3, 4, 5 hard days or hard nights here. Right? If you anyone here who came for studies, face problems and difficulties in getting accommodations and in making few friends here, so it's difficult for them. For me, it's quite exception, you can say. I was hosted by a person who was not relative but friend of my father. So that's how I came here and spent my 1 week there. Then I tried to find accommodation and everything. I sorted out in a week. So for the other students, when I settled here in Brussels, then I decided whoever in Pakistan decided to came in Belgium, Okay, I welcome that. So I hosted like more than 30 students, right?
Incredible. That's
Like
great.
who don't have accommodation. So I hosted them like, okay, boys, don't worry, come. I'm gonna host you. So for there was a restaurant as well. It's called BFC. So I hosted like one BFC meal for them, and for 1 week, for 2 weeks, like how long they want to live, until unless they don't have accommodations, they live with me. So that's how we sorted out things here.
It's incredible to hear that there's a very strong camaraderie between the cultures, and assisting people who are coming from abroad because it's difficult for them.
Yeah, difficult for them. And one more thing is that, like, when I was in Pakistan, like, I faced difficulty in paying a one fees, which is called administration fees. Like, they asked to pay in their specific bank account in euros or something. So it's difficult for people who stay in like Pakistan. They don't have Vice account, or they don't have PayPal account or something similar to that. So for me, it's quite exceptional. Somebody pay for me, but I paid that fees for a lot of students, right? So when I was here, I were very active in Facebook groups to help students, and okay, don't worry, I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna help you. Okay, this thing will gonna be like that. Okay, to process like that. Don't worry, it's not hectic. It's not, you don't need to pay any fees to anyone. Okay, I'm here, I'm gonna guide you. It's okay. So that's how I help few students.
I'm sure a lot of students appreciate the help that you've given them.
Exactly.
And considering are you in your second year?
Yeah, actually I'm in second year.
In your second year. So now are you starting to look towards your life after your graduation? Are you thinking that Europe can provide you those opportunities, you feel? Or do you feel like maybe it's a more short time period that you will spend here?
Oh, it's quite a hard question for me, actually. Basically, when I moved from Pakistan, I decided to do something big. I don't know how big I will gonna do, but I have such plans to do something big. So for the moment, I have plans to just finish my bachelor's here. Then I might move to US.
What would you say is the appeal of the US?
It's a land of opportunities, land of billionaires. So I know I'm talking too much big, but it's like that.
And I hope you achieve the dreams that you want to achieve. That's always with hard work and persistence. Exactly. You have a higher possibility of achieving those. And just one last question, considering that you've been here, to your younger self, to the man 2 years ago, what kind of advice would you give him when he's looking to apply for higher education in Europe, particularly in Belgium? What would you say would have assisted him in that process? I know it was very smooth and fast, but something that you would like tell your younger self?
I would say be specific. Like, if you want to choose Belgium, just choose Belgium then, right? If you're okay, I have to go to Belgium. Okay, come to Belgium, just search for universities. Okay, perfect. I search university, then got admission and everything. Then just process visa. That's it. Nothing more than that. I would just simply say it's a bit, language barrier here, but it's a good country to live and study, rather than other. If you compare with Netherlands or compare with Australia, a lot of fees is there. A lot of hard times students wanna face there. So it's better to study in a lower fees, but there's a bit difficulty in language, so it's okay. Students can survive here.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
And best of luck going forward.
Thank you so much.